Naomi, didn't quite go your way today, but what an incredible match between two amazing players. Just give us your thoughts on, your performance and then just the atmosphere out there today.
Yeah, I thought it was a really fun match, probably the most fun match that I've played so far, and it just felt really incredible, the atmosphere and how fun, I guess, everyone in the crowd was having too. So, yeah, it was definitely very memorable for me.
English questions, please. We'll start off up front.
Hey, Naomi. Fun to watch. Can you talk us through what's been sort of going through your mind and what you've actually been doing the last half hour since you got off the court, and how you've sort of processed something like that, which must be incredibly emotional to go through?
Honestly, it's not the worst. Like, I felt worse for sure. I cried when I got off the court, but then, for me, I kind of realized, like, I was watching Ego, like, win this tournament last year, and I was pregnant, and it was just my dream to, like, be able to play her. So when I kind of think of it like that, I think I'm doing pretty well, and I'm also just trying not to be too hard on myself. I feel like I played her on her better surface. I'm a hard court kid, so I would love to play her on my surface and see what happens. But yeah, I also said in Australia that I'm kind of setting myself up for September anyways, so yeah.
And Naomi, Ons said earlier that she thought that this match should have been the night session today. I just wondered what you think about that, and if it might have been even cooler to be on that session for such a great match.
I'm not really too familiar with the scheduling here. Like, I don't know if the night match is a primetime match, but Nadal usually plays during this time, so I kind of figured that this was the primetime. So I don't know. I'm just here for the vibes, so yeah.
Hey, Naomi, great match. I just wondered, you've talked so much and so openly about trying to suss out the clay and trying various different things and different mindsets. I just wondered, did it simplify things for you today, who the opponent was? Kind of less about what was beneath your feet and more who was down the other end?
Honestly, it's interesting, but when I play really good players, I don't think about them. I think more about myself, and going into this match, I was kind of, well, first of all, for me, it's really fun. Like, I feel like those are the moments that I practice for so long anyways, but I was kind of approaching it with how I approached my match against Serena the first time in the US Open. I just wanted to focus on me, and no matter what happened outside of the court, I didn't try to, like, put my mind to it.
And do you find that easier to do, to focus on you if there is someone big down the other end?
Yeah, I feel like I have no choice. Yeah, so yeah, you're probably right.
James and then Carol.
Hi, Naomi, I'm at the back. You felt like you played really well today. You might have a different assessment of it, but I wonder if you're able to compare how you hit the ball today compared to maybe before you went away and when you won your Grand Slams. Do you think you're playing close to that level? If not, how close do you think you are? Or do you not even make that comparison?
You know what? You let me know, because I feel like I'm playing better, but obviously, why'd you shake your head like that?
No, I didn't shake. I was like, okay, yeah. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm playing better because there's specific things I worked on to get better, and I also feel like it's tough because obviously the results aren't resulting right now, but I think, like, I'm growing every tournament, and I'm just trying to apply myself. And I also feel like the last time I played Ego, which was obviously in Miami, I got bageled in one set. So I do think that I'm hopefully playing better. Yeah.
Carol.
Hi, Naomi. I know. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. I know a loss is a loss, but the way you moved out there on clay was outstanding compared to maybe where you were a few weeks ago. I just wonder if you feel that it can be a click for you for the rest of the year, and if you're still able to process the difference that a few months have made on that.
You know, I feel like that's one of the biggest things that I'm working on, like the physical portion. And it's really, it's really tough, like coming back from pregnancy and just trying to be kind to yourself and kind to your body. But I definitely do feel like I moved pretty well. I hope that I can move better and better from now on. But yeah, it's one of the main points that I wanted to work on when I was coming back.
Hi, Naomi. You said a few times and just now that you're being kinder to yourself. Just curious, in a moment like this, what does that entail?
I mean, you know, like I have my little book, right? So in it today, I just wrote, "I'm proud of you." And I think for me, like saying that to myself, it gives me a lot of power because normally, not normally, but sometimes I curse myself out in my head and it's quite a negative feeling. So yeah, I would just say I'm proud of the journey and I'm hopefully it'll get more and more positive.
Hi, Naomi. Fabulous match, firstly. And also, this is just an extension of Carol's question about your movement. It looked like you have a lot of fun moving, and there was a sort of a rhythm or something. It was almost like a dance. So can you talk a little about that? And also, if the crowd at any time bothered you because it was really loud, the court, and both those things. Thank you.
Well, I thought the crowd was really cool. Like, for me, I feel like those are the moments I live for. And also, it just makes me feel like the crowd is having fun. And I think at the end of the day, that's what I want the most. I want people to be like, no matter if I won or lost, they said, oh, I watched the match and I had a great time. So for me, I didn't have a problem with the crowd at all. But I'm also used to the New York crowd. So, yeah. And as for the movement, I definitely feel a lot better. I did feel like it was a dance. And it's just fun to slide. I need to, like, figure out, because sometimes while I'm sliding, I'm picking whether to slice or hit, and I don't change my grip fast enough. So next year, I think that'll be a big goal for me.
Congratulations on a magnificent match.
Sorry.
I read somewhere that you're working with a movement or ballet coach in order to get your movement back. Could you maybe explain how you work, or what kind of exercises you do?
I can't really say what kind of exercises, because she never really names them. We just do them. But sometimes... well, like 3 times we did a ballet class. And it's so hard. I respect ballet, ballerinas so much. But yeah, I would say it's very interesting. It's feels like a portal into a new world. I feel like very aware of my body in ways that I've never felt before. So that's also something that I'm fascinated to know what happens if I keep training this way. And hopefully... yeah, hopefully I'll get better and better.
A few more questions. We have 2 in the middle right here, 3rd row. You just raise your hands.
Hi, Naomi. When you came back, were you convinced that your game can damage all the best player of the world and the best one like Iga, and this match can prove this?
I mean, I told people I was a little delusional when I was coming back, but I think for me, I kind of see my game as being good against anybody. I also was raised with not having any fear. I think going into a match fearing someone is kind of pointless. So, yeah, I don't necessarily think about damaging my opponent, but I'm more focused on what I think I can accomplish, and I still feel like I can accomplish a lot.
Question right here.
Naomi, after your last match, I know it was a different outcome, but you were leading and then you said you started thinking about if you were going to win your first Grand Slam match after so long. What was going through your mind when you had the lead today?
Honestly, I was kind of playing point by point, so I had to frequently look at the scoreboard to know what the score was. But I was aware of the score when I was serving for it. And I don't, like, looking back, I don't necessarily feel like I regret anything. I do think if I did regret something, it would actually be the first game that she was serving and I was up 30-love. And I was debating in my head whether I should return her second serve close or not, and I ended up returning it farther back. So that's the only thing I kind of regret, but other than that, I'm kind of taking it as a process.
Hi, Naomi. You're really committed to clay. You've played it for several weeks. You've had this very good performance today. Next, grass. What are your thoughts on playing on grass, committing to that? Is that a goal of yours now?
Yeah, I definitely made it a goal of mine to be better on clay and grass when I came back. So I definitely need to put in a lot of hours and hopefully play a lot of tournaments. And I'm kind of excited for it because I feel like it's definitely a new challenge for me. I haven't played that many grass tournaments, so after this, it's something new to figure out.
Last English question, far right back.
Hi, Naomi. Congratulations on a spectacular match. I was wondering whether have your new roles as mother and manager given you some new powers and abilities to condition yourself for outcomes of matches such as this one? Thanks.
Do you call me a mother manager? Oh, yeah, that is true, I guess. To be honest, everyone asks me a question like this, and I'm not really ever sure how to answer it, because I feel like it's something I don't think about, and maybe it's like subconscious or something. I'm aware that as a mom, you have to be more patient. You have to put your baby first and all those things. But in a way, I feel like when I'm on the tennis court, I'm a tennis player first. So it's really tough. But I think when I play, I do find joy in knowing, like, right now, Shai's back at home. So it's giving me something, like, to look forward to a lot.